Hi, I'm Jeremy Olson from Tapity.com, and this is the first episode of App Story. This is the story of two college students trying to build the next smash hit on the App Store. So we have some experience. We've done it before. With our first app, Grades, it got featured by Apple and became the #2 top-selling app in the education category at its peak. But now we want to do it again and take you along with us for the ride. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be talking about design and marketing, but it's all wrapped up in this story. So we think it's going to be fun for anyone who's an iPhone developer, designer, a programmer, but even anyone who's just would be interested to follow along for the ride. Okay, so first a little bit of background. So like I said, Grades 1 did pretty well. We sold a lot of copies. But as the kind of the pattern is with iPhone apps, you've got you hopefully have a big launch and then it tapers off a little bit. It tapers off a lot. In our case, it tapered off a lot. So actually the app that we're going to be working on is Grades 2. We're going to try to revitalize the product and get a whole lot more interest in it, because we think it's a great idea, and it did really well at first. But then there's tons of college students with iPhones and iPods, so we think it's something that we really want to push more. And so we're going to work on the second version. So I think the recipe for success on the App Store is, number one, the app has to be a really good idea. It's got to either be very useful or be really novel, really cool. And it also has to have a mass appeal if you're going to be selling it for like 99 cents, if you really want to get a lot of users. Number two, it has to be great design. Apple's culture is a culture of design. And don't expect them to feature your app or for it to feel right on people's iPhones unless it's very well designed. It looks good, it feels right, and it's easy to use. Number three, you've got to get marketing right. You've got the App Store, and so you could say that maybe that will help, and it really can. And being featured by Apple that's just the best marketing that can possibly happen to you. But Apple won't make a splash for you until you make a splash yourself. So with Grades 1, I did a lot of grassroots stuff, Twitter, blogging, videos, making relationships, and I'll talk about that and how I'm using that for Grades 2. Okay, so with marketing, my favorite kind of marketing is marketing by sharing. And so this week, I finally, after months of working on this, there's an article that I wrote that finally got published on UX Magazine, uxmag.com, which is a really, I'd say, respected site. It's called 10 Surefire Ways to Screw Up Your iPhone App, and it's all about iPhone app design and usability. So actually, it did really well. This published on Thursday, and it's in the past few days, it's had hundreds of people tweeting about it. I think over 400 people tweeted about it. Some of my favorite designers have been talking it up. What I did was I actually I sent it out to some of my favorite designers and people I respect. Some of them I know already, and some of them I haven't met before, to get input on the first draft. And that allowed me to make connections, really cool connections with these guys, and that I would never have had before. And most of them responded and liked the article and gave me some input. Okay, so that was great. So in the next week or so, I'm working on some more things to build buzz. The goal is we want to build a lot of buzz around now, the Christmas time, because Christmas is the best time to have your app be prominently displayed in the App Store. So our goal is to get Grades 1 in the top 100 on Christmas Day, because Christmas Day is the day when like millions of people are getting new iPods and iPhones, and one of the first things they do is check out the apps. So in order to do that, there's a few things we're going to do. We're going to release an update to Grades 1, and how this is helping marketing Grades 2 is I'm actually thinking we're probably going to have a video in Grades 1 where we're going to be talking about Grades 2, and we're going to have a way for people to be notified when Grades 2 launches. So we think that's really important to get a lot of people in the loop for Grades 2. So another thing we're doing to build buzz for Grades 1 and for this push for Christmas is we're going to, well, obviously this app story thing, so this video. We hope that this will generate a lot of buzz in the iPhone development community and the Mac community. I think it'll be something that a lot of people will capture people's imaginations, hopefully, and be inspirational. So hopefully, people will start catching on to this. Also coming up is I think this week the Belk College of Business at UNC Charlotte has I think it's a bi-yearly journal, and they've featured me in that. So we'll see. I mean, not sure how much buzz that'll generate, but okay. So that's it for this week. I hope you'll join us next time, which hopefully will be next week for the second episode of App Story. Now, I've got a lot of work to do, so see you next time.